Arsene, last week, a very crazy kind of win over Chelsea. You followed that by a relatively drab draw against Marseille. What's the mood going into the game at the weekend?
Well, for us, it is of course a vital game tomorrow because we are coming back in a better position in the league, and we feel at the home we managed to win the game, so we want to continue to do it. For the fact, what was important at Chelsea, of course, is that we won a big game. That is important for the confidence, but as well away from home. Until now, we had not produced the points you need to produce when you want to play at the top. So that's good for the confidence of the team. The Marseille game was a difficult one because we were on such a high on Saturday. That was a bit more difficult on Tuesday night, but we still had. Having watched it again, we have produced enough chances to win the game.
You're unbeaten in a month, but if there's any complacency creeping in, you only have to turn to last year's fixture, where you lost 3-2 to West Brom.
Yes, but I believe we are in a position where the last thing that should creep in is complacency, because we come from so far, from such difficult times, that I believe I have an intelligent group. And so we need to realize that there's a lot more to achieve for us to come back in a stronger position.
Can I just check on the team news? It's as is from Tuesday night, is it?
Exactly the same group.
And just finally from me, Sir Alex Ferguson, 25 years as manager of Manchester United. You've been rivals, you're probably a little bit friendlier now than you have been at times, but overall, what's your reflection on his Man U career?
Well, what can you say? People talk a lot about it at the moment. The only thing we can say, it's remarkable for the quality and the consistency, and as well exceptional, because I don't know anybody else who has done 25 years at the top level in the same club, and certainly never anybody will do it again.
You don't think you might get there then?
The distance is a bit far. That would mean for me 10 more years, and I'm already happy if I make this year a good season, so after we see.
You've got that crucial word momentum, though, going with you at the moment, haven't you, with this unbeaten run? I know you can't look too far ahead, but I mean, it's West Bromwich, Albion, Norwich, Wigan, Fulham. There's the next 4 Premier League games. There's points galore there, potentially, isn't there?
Football is not as rational and as mathematical as that. I believe that we live in the Premier League, and in the Premier League you get what you deserve for the quality of your performance. So what is good for us is that we look to become stronger from game to game, and if we can maintain that desire to improve collectively, we have a chance to make results and to come back. But that will be down to the quality of our attitude and the quality of our spirit.
You chose to rest Robin van Persie, of course, on Tuesday night. Might we see him from the start on
Yes.
the weekend?
Yes, he was a bit on the edge after the Chelsea game, but he was not injured. It was just very tired after Chelsea, so the question basically I had to answer: do I play him an hour and take him off, or do I not play him an hour and put him on in the last half an hour if needed? And I'd chosen the second option. The negatives is that we didn't win. The positive is that he didn't get injured.
And that he can start, obviously, at the weekend. Richard mentioned West Bromwich Albion last year were difficult opponents. What do you anticipate this time around?
We always expect difficult opponents because Emirates Stadium is a motivator for everybody, and so overall I believe that West Brom has qualities, they have technical qualities, their side is well organised with Roy Hodgson always, and therefore for us it's down to what pace can we put the game.
Is there any update on Abu Diaby's injury?
He's getting better now, but he's still 3 weeks away, I think.
Still think after the European break, perhaps?
Yeah.
We spoke to Rafa van der Vaart last weekend, and he was saying that there's no chance that Arsenal will finish above Tottenham. Do you think the top four are getting perhaps a little bit carried away with themselves? I mean, we are only 10 games into the season.
Well, nobody's guaranteed to be in the top four after 10 games, you know, not so. And nobody has enough knowledge and prophetic enough to completely say who will finish in the top four. If you look historically, we were not too bad in there, so you wouldn't see why somebody can say that. And I believe that let's just everybody else talk and us play, and play better and better when we have a chance.
Do you feel though that you've got quite a few of the difficult fixtures out of the way quite early on this season?
What is for sure is if in December we are in a strong position, we have a very good chance, because in December we have played Man City away, Tottenham away, Chelsea away, Man United away, and they come all to the Emirates after Christmas. So for us to be in a strong position at that stage will be very important.
Let me just ask you finally about Manuel Almunia. What exactly is his situation, how he's returned?
He's back from a loan spell at West Ham where he has done very well, so he's available again for us. The only problem we have to give, I wanted to give him a chance to play and show how good he is, because he's at the end of a contract this season. I believe he has done very well, but the disadvantage for us is we lose the players for the Champions League games when they go out on loan.
Will he be offered a new contract here?
At the moment, we have plenty of keepers, you know, so that depends a little bit on who will stay and who will go.
Arsene, after the game the other night, Thomas Vermaelen looks a bit annoyed when he's being asked about defensive frailties of the club. I mean, it's spoken about all the time. How much does it frustrate you?
You have to accept the numbers, you know. When you concede goals, you have to accept that you have defensive problems, and that's the same for every club. We scored 5 goals at Chelsea. Everybody questions during the week the defence of Chelsea. That's part of our game, and I must say, after when we conceded 8 at Man United, of course, that was a subject that we had to face. I believe we have improved. We've shown it again on Tuesday night, and that's it must be a motivation for us to improve our defensive record, because at the moment it is not good.
With Thomas's injury problems, do you feel that you might be rushing him back too quickly into the big games? He says he's ready.
No, Koscielny was on the edge on Tuesday night, because Koscielny had a very good game on Saturday at Chelsea. He had a groin problem, and I decided to rest him. But Thomas Vermaelen has the physical basis to play.